First the women.
It is well with my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul.
My sin bore the bliss of this glorious thought. My sin now depart,
But a hold
is nailed to the cross, and I bear it no more.
praise the Lord, praise the Lord, oh my soul.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, I'm going to quickly introduce the band, and then we're going to start doing some things. First, we want to say thank you to our crew. We have the most wonderful crew on this tour, the best one we've ever had. Hold your applause. We've got Harold. Ruben's back there at running the sound tonight, doing an amazing job. We've got Dan DeHaven doing the lighting. We've got John Taylor back in the back doing all the video stuff. We've got Grant Hartford. Somewhere there he is. I see his face. Yay! And then running the monitors, and Tom Anderson's doing the merch. They're amazing. Give those guys a big hand. Thank you. Also, forgot to mention the wonderful Kyle Langdon. Kyle, where are you? Wherever you are, we love you. Thank you for all your help. So thank you, Kyle. Yes. And then I also want to start over here on our little string section. Hey, Bailey. Bailey plays with Arcadian Wild, and she is sitting in with the strings. Thank you, Bailey. That's Bailey Warren. You can give her a big hand. And then next to Bailey is the road manager for the tour, and she works for the management company that kind of makes our lives make sense, but she also happens to be this amazing violinist, and she also happens to be my second cousin, so super pumped about that. So please welcome Ashley Bain on the violin tonight. And then next to her is Emily Rogers on the cello. She's amazing. Thank you, Emily Rogers. And then Eric Kovney plays bass for Arcadian Wild, and he's sitting in with the band tonight. Thank you, Eric Kovney. And then back here on the drums, my dear friend Brandon. We tour together when I'm not doing the Christmas show, and it's like the rest of the year. Brandon is either playing drums with me on the Resurrection Letters tour or road managing. We spent a lot of time in the car together over the years, and I love him. Please welcome Brandon Hayes on the drums. And like, doesn't it seem like it's a family affair? I've got my second cousin, she's playing fiddle, my daughter is singing, but also my son Asher is playing percussion tonight. This is Asher Peterson. Thank you, sir. Asher is a record producer and is amazing. He's a great musician and one of the best people I know, truly. And I'm so thankful to be able to tour with him too. And then I also want to mention my other son. So we have 3 kids. Aiden is the oldest, and he's the one who can play music but has zero interest in ever being on the stage. There's a sibling band called Wakelow that our kids have started, and it's amazing music. Any Wakelow fans out there? Yes? So good. I think the records are back there in the back, but Aiden is an illustrator. I mentioned him when I was talking about IGN, and he just graduated college, he just got married. Both boys just got married this summer. Crazy. So if I seem tired, that's why. But then Aiden's newest book, he partnered with a company called Wolfbane Publishing, in this book called The Story of God with Us, and Aiden illustrated the whole thing, and it is just jaw-droppingly good. It's so beautiful, this wonderful presentation of biblical history. And so we actually carried them with us. So all three of my kids are representing tonight, so be sure and check out the book. And then finally, over here on the guitar and the dulcimer and everything else, my buddy Gabe has been a part of this tour longer than anybody else, 22 years. But we were playing together for 3 years before that, maybe even 4 years before that, I can't remember. About 25 years straight, I've been sharing the stage with this guy, and I love him. Please welcome Gabe Scott. Woo! So we're going to start with a reading from Sally Lloyd Jones's The Jesus Storybook Bible, which we love. She's a dear friend. No, the Bible isn't a book of rules or a book of heroes. The Bible is, most of all, a story. It's an adventure story about a young hero who comes from a far country to win back his lost treasure. It's a love story about a brave prince who leaves his palace, his throne, everything, to rescue the one he loves. It's like the most wonderful of fairy tales that has come true in real life. You see, the best thing about this story is it's true. There are lots of stories in the Bible, but all the stories are telling one big story. The story of how God loves his children and comes to rescue them. It takes the whole Bible to tell this story. And at the center of the story, there's a baby. Every story in the Bible whispers his name. He's like the missing piece in a puzzle, the piece that makes all the other pieces fit together. And suddenly you can see a beautiful picture.
Every knee would bow in worship. Every tongue would proclaim that Jesus, he reigns with the angels. So sing out with joy for the brave little boy who was God, but he made himself nothing. But he gave up his pride and he came here to die like a man. Listen to the old story of the power of death undone.